I didn't expect the scale to move this fast, but 1 week of consistency really surprised me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dara, and if you're new here, I post about fitness, remote work tips, study tips, and occasionally lifestyle content. If that sounds like something you enjoy, then I would love it so much if you kindly subscribe. Thank you. I'd like to share my 1 week journey since starting my fitness a few days ago. Monday the 26th of January was the first day of my weight loss journey, and today being Sunday, February 1st, is the 7th day of this journey. And I did say that I will be sharing how it goes and the results, my weekly results. So that is the essence of today's video. So if you've noticed, this journey is supposed to last for 35 days, and if you're wondering why I chose 35 days, because usually it would be 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. So why 35? So if you're wondering, you're asking why it is like that, it is none other than because I'll be leaving for Nigerian law school in 35 days as at 26th of January, meaning it's about 27 days now or 28 days now. So that is the reason I'm counting down to the day I'm leaving for Nigerian law school, and I'm just trying to see how much weight I'll be able to lose before resumption. So that's the reason why it is 35 days. But ultimately, I intend to go on this journey for at least 6 months, just to give myself enough time to lose a substantial amount of weight. So the 35 days is just a way to kickstart the process. Okay, so I've been on a weight loss journey for the most part of my life, so this isn't the first time I'm exactly trying to lose weight, and each time I lose a little weight, I will gain it all back. So this is not my first time going on a weight loss journey. I just didn't want to give myself an excuse to remain fat, because it was so easy for me to say, oh, but I'm going to be in law school and I'll be stressed, I'll be trying to study hard, so that means no need for me to do my weight loss journey. But I decided that I didn't want to give myself excuses. I really have to end this year a slim girl. Okay, so I didn't want to have any excuses, so I decided that I'm going to incorporate simple workouts and just eat my normal meals. If you've been following my shorts, you'll see there that the meals I eat are very normal meals I eat at home, except that I reduce the portion to make it more weight loss friendly. So I do this because I know that while I'm in the law school, I'm going to be eating normal food, that's regular food, not made for weight loss purposes, because I'm going to be buying food from the Central Mami market, where they cook everything. They're not allowed to cook in the Nigerian law school. So I know this for a fact. So that's why I'm eating what is available at home, what everyone eats, except that I'm eating it in a reduced portion. So that is why I did this, and then I'm incorporating simple workouts like 1,000 skips, because I do not want to spend my time working out. That is why I have my 1,000 skips daily and my normal meals, but eating it in portion control. How was this week generally for me? This week was a little bit challenging because I was trying to adjust to eating lesser quantity and not snacking all the time. I love to snack, so every second you see me, I'm eating bread, the next minute I'm eating biscuit, the next minute I'm having juice, the next minute I'm eating this and I'm eating that, and I keep eating, and in the end I don't even eat the normal food so much because I've snacked on so many things. But this week I didn't do all of that. I just eat in the morning, breakfast, and then I eat towards evening, and I'm good. So yeah, I felt hungry for some part, and I would always say, oh, I miss eating. I miss how I was eating before, but I was happy to be doing this. I didn't complain so much on doing that for too long. Then the workout, don't get me started on the workout. The first day of skipping was so difficult because I hadn't skipped in a long while. Prior to now, I was walking. I was doing the 10,000 steps a day, and I found it easier to do. If you have the time, you just keep walking. So that's what I was doing. So I hadn't picked skipping rope in a whole year, even though that was like exercise I used in losing weight back then. but I decided not to skip for a while. I was working, but now, because of the reasons I mentioned earlier, I decided to incorporate skipping back into my routine, and it was difficult, something I hadn't done in a long time. The very first day, after I even managed to get 500 skips, I had to sit for about 30 minutes just to regain my strength. In fact, I almost gave up, but the voice just kept pushing me like, you can do this, just try, just try. So I went for it. I was able to complete 1,000, and there it was. But towards the end of the week, I had rebuilt my stamina, I tell you, because by Thursday and Friday, I was, usually I would break it into a bit. I would do 60, and then I would take a minute's break, and then I would do 40. But by Thursday and Friday, I was beginning to do 100, 150 at a stretch, and it was just so lovely to see. I so much loved it because it means I've always been a very, very fit person. So skipping and then stopping for a while, take a break is not me. I never used to do that. Then I used to skip up to 2,000 skips, and even I was even heading to 3,000 before I stopped. So having to struggle was just not funny. I was so happy that towards the end of the week, I was able to go 150 at a stretch. I also did some strength training. The plan was to do 1,000 skips and then do some strength training. Mondays and Fridays being for upper body, and Tuesdays and Thursdays being for lower body, and Wednesday being for full body. But for some reasons, after I did upper body, I did overhead triceps. I decided I'm going to do it in a slow, controlled manner. Earlier this year, I did overhead triceps, and I just did it normally, very fast. And I felt some pain, but not so much. But this week when I did overhead triceps, I decided to try the slow, controlled way. And man, my arms hurt me the whole week. So I was just so tired, I decided to just skip. But this week, I'm going to do strength training again. I'm going to start my strength training. So this week, after my 1,000 skips or 1,200 skips, I'm trying to push myself some more. So after my 1,200 skips, I'm going to do strength training because I'm going to push myself to new limits, and I'll tell you about it all. Now, I must say that the week wasn't 100% perfect. There were some days where I tended to overeat. Yes. I overate, and there were some days where, well, I ate normally and I was proud of myself. Yeah, so it wasn't a perfect week, but then I didn't, once I felt like I had fallen or I had made a mistake, I didn't dwell on that and then give up the whole day. I would always motivate myself, like, hey, you can do this, and I'll keep it going the next day. Yeah, so yes, I think I had a few, two days, if I'm not mistaken, where I overate, or I had said I've stopped eating for the day, and then one or two snacks show up and then I'm eating. So yeah, it happened 2 times during the week, but like I said, I didn't dwell on it. The next day I'll be back. I had this consciousness that I'm on a weight loss journey, so I refuse to see it as punishment, like you eat, so you must kill yourself. Oh, I've eaten, I shouldn't have eaten, why did I eat? And then because of that, like, let me just eat. Me, I'm so good at that. Before you know it, I would say, let me just eat and forget about the weight loss. But I refused to do that. I stuck to the goal and didn't let a few mistakes hinder me or stop me from going forward. So I realized that part of the reason why I overate this week was because I didn't plan consciously for my meals. So that means some days I just eat what I see, and then if I'm hungry again and I can't even resist what I'm offered, I'll just eat it. So this new week, I'm going to consciously plan my meals so that I know that before the very next day, I already have all my meals figured out, so that I'm not hungry and to fall prey to any other meal that I see available. Now to the part where everyone has been waiting for. I started this week weighing 105 kg, and as of today, when I checked my weight, drum rolls please, I now weigh 103.7 kg. So this new week, I'm going to try to be a bit different in my routine. I am going to try to do 1,200 skips, and I'm also going to do strength training every day after the 1,200 skips. And I also try to be very consistent with my meals, try to stick to my meals and not overeat. So now is the perfect time to start, because I mean it's the first of the month and a clean slate. So I'm going to be starting very well tomorrow. Yeah. And if like me you're trying to lose weight, then now is a good time to start. You also have a clean slate, so make use of the opportunity. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a delight talking to you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.